Hey friends, I am back to show you one of the coolest things that I learned at Poshfest. If you want to see what that is and find out how it is going to impact your Poshmark business, stay tuned.
Started small, now we roll, watch the empire rise, flipping treasures, catching eyes, no surprise, we the prize. We got the deals that make you feel like royalty. 3 queens on the ground, respect and loyalty.
And today we are talking about one of the hacks that I learned at Poshfest, and that is smart AI, smart listing AI. So if you are new here, I am Stephanie with 3 Queens Resell. I am a full-time reseller. I sell on Poshmark, eBay, Depop, and Mercari, and I primarily source at the Goodwill outlet. This channel is all about my reselling journey and the tips and tricks that I learned to become more profitable, more efficient, and run a full-time reselling business out of my house. So if I can do it, you can do it too, and we can learn together on this journey. So be sure to give me a like and subscribe if you're interested in small-scale reseller content. So friends, I got back from Poshfest and I had a great time. I was on the fence about going, but I'm glad I did. The hackathon was everything, and I will share with you all the things, the new tips and tricks that are going to be coming out on Poshmark in the coming months. But this one I wanted to jump on right now because it is in beta testing. And if you went to Poshfest, you got access. And I think there's like a small beta group outside of the people who went to Poshfest. But it is called Smart List AI. So I need to use my phone to show you. We're going to do a screen record so I can show you how cool this is. And then we can talk about the pros and the cons and how it's going to impact your Posh closet. So to use Smart List AI, you do need to be using your phone. So this is my phone screen, and you'll see the Smart List AI there. You're going to take your pictures as normal. It lets you select a category, and this is new since I last did it on Monday. So I'm going in and looking at the category. It's in tops, so I need to change to sweaters. And so then once I find the sweaters, I can put the correct type of sweater in there. And then I'm going to continue on taking photos, details of the photo of the item that I would normally take, the stripes, the ribbing on the cuff, all things that I would normally take with my regular photos, a picture of the sleeve, the neckline, the inside tag I'm getting in here with the brand tag and the size, and of course we want to turn it around and take a photo of the back of the garment as well. And so then once I've got all the photos, I push done, and it is doing its smart list generating. So it's scanning the photo with all of the data that I input in there about the garment. And this takes a few seconds, and then up pops this listing color block crew neck sweater. So I add in the listing information, and it prompts you through this all at the bottom. So size medium, I add the brand American Eagle, and then after you add the brand, it's going to scan it again, and then it generates your listing. And you can see the listing down there. It is not new with tag, but if it was, it would generate it again. I put in add style tags, and I always pick from 3 from the given options. And then click done. It does a quick scan again. The colors, you sometimes need to adjust. It has been off with the colors, and then it creates a listing for the item. I like to go in and put the size because it does not put the size in the title, and the listing is really generic, and change the price, and then list. So now we're going to go to my closet and see that it is listed right there, all under 2 minutes. As you can see, I was able to complete a complete listing with photos in under about 2.5 minutes. So the benefits for your reselling business are astronomical. Imagine instead of it taking days to list a haul, that you could get it done in just an hour or two. So that is going to be life-changing for a lot of us who have, I don't have a lister, I list myself, but if you're paying someone to take your photos or something like that, you could definitely reclaim that because it would be a lot quicker. So a couple of pros and cons of this new technology, and it is ever evolving, so I'm sure it's only going to get better and better. So AI, as from what I know about AI, and I'm just a newbie like everyone else, the feeds off of and learns as you input items. So it gave as a title American Eagle Outfitters crew neck sweater. So it didn't have the size or the exact name. So my new title is American Eagle Outfitters oversized dream spun crew neck sweater, size medium. So I have gone in and added the actual name of the item along with a stock photo. I know some of you guys have different opinions about that. As far as the description, this was the AI generated description. Stay cozy and stylish in this color block crew neck sweater from American Eagle Outfitters. Featuring a classic crew neck design, the sweater is perfect for casual wear, available in various sizes, colors, and styles. So that is very much an AI generated description. And so I wanted to make it a little bit personal for mine product, so I needed to edit it. So I see that as a drawback, slight drawback right now, is that the listing isn't like perfect. You're gonna have to go in and make it kind of personalized. It's just a general listing, which is fine for what I'm gonna use this for. I am going to use this to quick list my items to my Posh Live show. So instead of having blank boxes, I can actually have photos of the item. So I added lush, cozy softness, the dreams that are made of, made from our knitted dream spun fabric, crew neck, long sleeved striped pattern. And then I also included the material. Since this is a live auction item, I don't have measurements. It is listed in my closet, so someone might request measurements, and in that case, we would just measure it real quick and provide that for them. So, but the actual descriptions are like, but the fact that it is something that you could start with, it's a starting point. Another negative of this is that you have to have very good natural lighting. I've tested it in other parts of the house, and I've tested it at night. And so your lighting situation, it takes it, otherwise the colors are off, and even like it doesn't really get the brand. Also, another drawback is that the piece needs to be somewhat unique. If it is a pair of black pants, you might as well take photos as normal, because it just doesn't pick up on very many details of the actual pant. I guess you do have to add a lot, but I find that like this striped sweater, it really was good for, but I also did a pair of black pants, and I didn't think that it was too general to be useful at all. I had to write the whole description basically from scratch. So, but the positives is that you can create very unique, you can get things up. And if you are a person that is slow to list, you know the old saying, if it's not listed, it doesn't sell. So I feel like getting it up with these even non-descriptive descriptions, non-specific descriptions is better than not having it up at all. You could always go through, get your whole haul listed, and then go back and add the details, like the sizing and the measurements to the actual listing, and fabric content if you wanted to. But in the course of even doing that, items might sell without that information. So done is better than perfect. So that is a good way to look at this tool. So I was super excited about this tool because I just wanted to see how AI was going to impact or support our reselling businesses. And I definitely think that this is beneficial. Now, a drawback for us is we use List Perfectly. So we need List Perfectly to have this technology so that we can push items out from List Perfectly to Poshmark. So we won't be using this whole scale. Like I said, I will only be using, how I'm using this is that the items that are on auction, we will use that to take the pictures on Poshmark to create the listings quickly like this. And then we are using List Perfectly to share those listings to eBay. We do put the same items on auction on eBay as we do in the Posh shows. So that's how, if you've ever been to my show, I'm like, oops, that one already sold. Because once it gets a bid on eBay, we go ahead and remove it from the Posh show. But that way we have all the eyes that we can on the item. But I'm super excited about this. Let me know in the comments if you have access, if you've played around with it, and what do you think. And I will be back with more hackathon juicy details.
Flipping churches, catching eyes, no surprise, we the prize. We got the deals that make you feel like royalty. 3 queens on the ground, respect and loyalty.